Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to Monster Tamer News, the segment on this channel where we go over the last week's developments in the monster taming genre. This week we've got, of course, the continued success of Palworld in terms of sales, as well as a roadmap outlining what the future will hold in terms of upcoming updates. We've also got some new Nexomon for Nexomon 3 that have been revealed, a somewhat significant update regarding the new Project Survival, which is a game that the Rel Legend devs have been working on, and more. So as per the usual, sit back, relax, subscribe for daily monster taming videos, and let's dive in. Okay, so first things first, we got a lot of Palworld stuff going on as of the time of putting this video together. They sold over 8 million copies. Nintendo responded, basically saying that they're aware of the game and have not given any permission regarding assets and are doing an ongoing investigation regarding the matter. This, however, from what I understand, is more so in relation to the recent Palworld mod that got taken down, basically the one that had literal Pokemon in it, so that kind of makes sense. And no, we don't have confirmation that Nintendo's suing or anything like that. We also got a roadmap for the game, which includes the basic gist of what they're going to be adding from now and in the near future. This includes PvP, fixing a lot of bugs, and making the game run better. There'll be raid bosses and a whole lot more. If you want to see more information about this, I will leave a video linked below where I did just that. We kind of went over it. I gave some of my thoughts and speculation, and yeah. They also surpassed 2 million concurrent players, which is an insane feat. We've got some Rel Legend news, basically that the game has been greenlit to sort of continue making updates post 1.0. This was something that the publishers allowed, which I know a lot of Rel Legend people have been feeling like the game hasn't really delivered for them just yet, so hopefully they can kind of fix that and get some more goodwill with their audience. The reviews for Rel Legend are like 58% positive, so they're not quite good. They're also planning on giving away extra keys and stuff to some of their backers to make up for this, and as it turns out, their next project, which they've been working on for a while, dubbed Project Survival, has acquired a publisher, that being Shueisha, if I pronounce that correctly, Games, which is a different publisher from that in which they used for Rel Legend, that being 505 Games. Now, I could have sworn Rel Legend was going to be published by Square Enix, but it changed to 505. So there's been some weird stuff on that aspect. Now, this is just a theory, but I'm wondering if the change in publisher and lack of updates for Rel Legend, especially regarding console, are related in any way. That being said, only time will tell what kind of updates we get. Project Survival looks pretty cool, so stay tuned. I'll keep you guys informed about all the updates. Next up, we got some new designs coming to Nexomon 3, and usually I delegate a few designs to the rapid fire section of the video. However, I think that recently there's been a massive demand for Nexomon updates, especially with the recent success of Palworld, since Nexomon 3 is going to be another open world 3D game with sort of like an anime art style. Now, that being said, I've been excited for this game since before it was even announced, when they kind of like teased it at the end of Nexomon Extinction, so I'm glad to see any updates. Alright, next up we have the rapid fire news for the updates that don't require a lengthy explanation. First of all, Temtem discussed its 1.6 update in a newsletter, which will come with the Season 6 competitive stuff, some quality of life, the ability to change which Tem card your Temtem is in, and more. Here we got some new UI for Aethermancer. Some new stages were teased for Monster Masters. We got a new monster for Gremlin's Tale, a new monster for Dice Folk, a new Tama for Anode Heart, a look at the universal storage system for elements. I think this is going to have a lot of Palworld adjacent features if you're interested in that. We got to look at a storm battle in Coromon, and finally, last but not least, a short clip showing overworld throwing in Taming. And that's pretty much it, guys. Another week comes to a close, and pretty exciting nonetheless, albeit a little bit on the slower side outside of Palworld, Nexomon, and this Project Survival. I'm definitely excited to see more information regarding Nexomon 3, and despite some of the hiccups we've seen with Magnus Games in regard to Rel Legend, Project Survival is definitely looking pretty interesting. Now, that being said, if you want to stay up to date on all things monster taming, this is the #1 place to be because I put out daily monster taming videos. We've been dedicated here to chiefly covering the monster taming genre for over 4 years at this point, and many more to come. So join the community, let's keep growing the genre. And I just wanted to quickly say special thanks to my supporters, especially Jim Hamilton, Dro Ghost, Candy Marunci, Tragsoft, and Nemo, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.